There's so many fantastic Australian sporting success stories in America. Now you can add the brothers, Todd and Andy McCarthy, to the list. The boys from Bathurst are taking America by storm.
Andrew McCarthy, 5 today, takes the Hamiltonian. McCarthy kicks off Breeders' Crown Night here with Caviar Allies. Dancing Lou is closing a ton. Dancing Lou on the outside, reaching up to win the Breeders' Crown. Todd and McCarthy unleashed here. Reflect with me on the outside, McCarthy again. McCarthy magic on Crown Night thus far.
G'day, fellas.
Hey, Adam, good to see you.
Yeah, great to catch up again. Going to go to you first, Andy, because you were not the trailblazer, but the first of the family to really settle over there in America. It's a fair while ago now, and it's a long way from Bathurst to base yourself over there.
Yeah, you know, I guess when I was like 21, I was kind of just bored more than anything and decided I wanted to start travelling a little bit. And I met Noel Daly, and you know, he's a big trainer over there at the time, and you know, an Aussie guy. So I met him. He was home for Christmas one year, and asked if I wanted a job, and I went over and worked for him for 6 months, and yeah, kind of got stuck.
But it was a bit of a grind for you when you first got across there.
Oh, absolutely. You know, I was 21, you know, no one had really heard of me, or not that I was anyone to be heard of either, but, you know, I kind of started as a groom for Noel, and originally I went there to learn how to shoe horses better. I was kind of just starting out as a farrier, a blacksmith, and, you know, originally that was the idea, go over and pick up a few more trade secrets about being a blacksmith over there, and, you know, originally I just wanted to win one race. I wanted to have a drive and win one race so I could bring a picture home and hang it on the wall. You know, that was the idea.
Well, you've done so much more than that. The Hamiltonian is a race they call the Melbourne Cup of harness racing over there, and that must have been just out of your mind exciting.
It was. Different feeling altogether. You know, you can win a lot of the big races, but the adrenaline rush and the emotion you get when you cross the wire in a race like that, it's hard to replicate.
You got across just after Andy had won that race. Did it sort of spark your interest to go over there, Todd, to see, hang on, my brother's just won the ultimate race in America?
Definitely. It was the plans were in motion before then. I think the big turning point for me was when I went the year before and Andy was up in Canada, and I went up to see him up there, and he won 4 Breeders' Crowns that weekend, and I was kind of like, you know, this is pretty awesome. So it was just incredible timing as well, I think, that helped. And I think a large part of my immediate success there was, you know, as much as Andy doesn't like praise, it was because of Andy. You know, he knew I was coming. He kind of helped me with a few contacts there and really just got me off to a flying start. 2
of you are here. The other one's not, but he's been over there as well. Your oldest brother, Luke, and in some ways he set the theme, didn't he, when he went over when he was young and he won the World Trotting Derby?
Yeah, well, he come over a couple of years after I was already there, and he had a really good time. He took Fleur de Lille and Slip and Slide over there, and the mare done a great job, Fleur de Lille, she really did. But then he come back, and you know, he set himself up pretty good here, you know. But I'd love to see what he could do over there too. But it's hard to walk away from what he's got going on, you know.
We know there's friendly banter between the three of you. Luke says I would have just run the world over there, but your thoughts on that, Toddy?
No, I'm sure he would have done very well. You know, we all like to put a bit of rubbish on each other and that, but no, he would have done really well there, Luke.
What's the most amazing thing? What's been the most incredible experience for you in the year and a bit you've been over there?
Probably just the acceptance that I feel from the new trainers and owners, and you know, I kind of showed up and I had to learn a few things pretty quickly. You know, it was a different style of racing and that, but just the owners and that willing to give me a shot and take me on board from the get-go, I found that to be pretty warming.
And what about, is there any narkiness from the local drivers? I mean, Andy, Luke went over there. Dexter Dunn's doing incredible things over there from New Zealand. You've come over and made such a big splash. Do the locals go, enough, stop coming over?
I think, you know, they probably feel like that, but all in all, they're all really good guys. They're all very professional and they're all great drivers. So if you're there and you do a good job too, you know, they respect you for it, and everyone seems to get on pretty well.
And you and Dexter, well, both of you have a fierce rivalry on the track, but you're both great mates with him as well, aren't you?
Yeah, for sure. And like Dex moved in with Andy when he first went over there, and they've been super close. So, you know, for me, but over the years, I've always got to catch up with Dex on the grand circuit between here and New Zealand. So it's always been cool.
What's the main difference between harness racing in Australia and harness racing in America?
It's probably more the mile racing. I think the way that they run the mile is a little bit different too. Everyone seems to find like a single formation for that first half of the race before a first overline will commence. And I think that side of it just changes the racing aspect a little bit, and it seems to create a little bit more tempo throughout the mile.
And your life's over there now. You've got Kat and the kids, and now your brother's over there as well. It is home to you. No thoughts of coming back to Australia, Andy?
Not for the immediate future, no. I think Toddy's probably in the same boat as well. We're going to be stuck there for a while. I've always kind of said, I really enjoy it over there, and we'll just keep riding the wave until it breaks. And as of right now, it doesn't look like it's going to break anytime soon. So we'll keep trucking along. But it's a terrific lifestyle. It is a hamster wheel, the rat race they call it on the East Coast. You kind of go in the summertime, and you forget what day it is sometimes. You get busy, but I enjoy it.
What about you? What are you looking forward to in the next 12 months when you head back after this return home?
Probably just getting stuck back into racing again. Like there's some really nice 2-year-olds from last year, turned 3 obviously this year, and going into them. So looking forward to some of them and how they come back. Some age paces as well, pretty exciting. So have a good time.
Pretty exciting to get the Rising Star of the Year award when you've only been there a short amount of time.
That was really nice, and it was something that when I got on the plane to go over, it was the last thing I would have ever expected. So that was pretty cool to get that.
One last one to you. Your dad keeps saying to me, Andy would make a bloody good trainer if he gave it a go. Is the driving just too irresistible?
I really enjoy training. I like the whole aspect of the game. I like being involved in all of it, But as of right now, it's, if you want to be dedicated to one thing, you kind of got to just do that one thing and do it properly, So I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing, and when I decide that I've had enough of the running all over the country, I might grab a few horses and
gives us something to look forward to anyway. Well, fellas, you've done us immensely proud. You over a long period of time, Andy, and you with the most incredible 18 months or so over there so far, Todd. We watch from afar, but we watch with pride. Keep up the great work, guys.
Thank you very much, Adam. Yeah, thank you.